Hi guys, what's up? It's Ansley and welcome back for another video. Today I wanted to talk all about cleansing without using the smoke method. And when I say that, I'm talking about burning sage, Palo Santo, incense, any other type of herbs or anything like that. There's a lot of reasons people are steering away from this kind of thing. You know, some people are allergic to it, some people are really sensitive to it, some people can't burn things in their apartment or their home. I'm here to tell you that there's actually a lot of different ways you can cleanse your space without using any sort of smoke method. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you my personal favorite. And these are all basically things that you can do without having any sort of spiritual items. The most important thing about any of these methods I'm going to mention is to keep an open mind and remember that your intention is everything. And so these ways I'm going to mention may be a bit weird, but of course these are my personal practices and everyone has their own, so I hope you guys enjoy them. If you guys are ready, let's dive in and get started. Now the first method I'm going to mention is a very unique and quick way to cleanse things, and it's just by using your breath and your intention and blowing that intention onto whatever it is you're trying to cleanse. And so say you did a tarot reading for somebody and you want to cleanse that deck, hold it in your hand, hold the intention of what you want to send into this deck into your head, and as you get ready to cleanse it, release that through your breath, blowing off the negative energy, turning it in every angle to make sure you blow off any lingering energy, just like how some people go outside to get cleansed by the wind on a really windy day. It's the same concept, except you are conducting that wind, and it's one of the best and easiest ways to do something like that in a very short amount of time. The next way is to use sprays. You can buy your own sprays. There's so many on the internet or at spiritual shops or whatever, if there's any you're pulled to. But you can also make your own, and a really simple way to do that is to get water and just add salt to it to make salt water. White salt is known for being able to purify an environment. You know, you hear about people when they do cleansings lining the windows with salt and the doorways, but if you have pets or, you know, children or something like that, you probably don't want to do that just because that could cause issues. And so a good way to make an alternative to that is to create your own spray and then charge it with your intention. Just as you would do with anything else, hold it in your hands and send your intention into it, and then, you know, use it that way. You can also add crystal chips into it. If there's certain crystals you want to put in there, you just want to make sure that they can mix well with salt water and so forth. And then of course you can add essential oils or whatever you want into it if you want to take it a step further. The main thing is always the intention, and then you can just spray this all around the house. It can be a really light scent, or you can heavily scent it if you want, like you do you. And so always go with what feels right and then add stuff as needed if you feel like it needs a little extra pizzazz. The next way to cleanse things is with sound vibration. And this is also one of my favorite ways because there's so many different ways to do this. So you could use bells, chimes, you could sing, you could hum, you could use a mantra, you could also use a singing bowl or anything like that. You could even just clap to cleanse a space, go around the room and clap, like turning the lights on and off. And you know, the only limit is you, so you can get totally creative with this. You could jam your favorite music as a way to cleanse the space. The main thing is you just want it to align with what you feel is right and connect with you, because that's where the true power comes in. And so my favorite way is to use a singing bowl because I really connect with the vibration of that. But what you can also do is you can also find all these amazing videos on YouTube that have, you know, high vibrational frequency noises that you can play on there, and I listen to that all day long when I'm doing stuff around the house, when I'm working, and it really helps to uplift my mood. So that's also a really good way to just add a little extra bit of positive energy into your space. The next way is to sweep. A common practice done by witches or altars. A lot of witches today still use brooms to sweep away negative energy, and they're usually, you know, small brooms to just cleanse the space before you begin a ritual or a spell or anything like that. So you could use a small little broom and do it that way, or you can take your household broom and sweep away the negative energy in your home, open up the doors and sweep out the dust and stuff that's on the floor to cleanse the space. And you could even say a mantra while you're doing it, a spell, recite something about negative energy leaving, or you can say it all in your head and just keep your intention in there that you want to cleanse this space. Not only is this really useful for cleansing away energy, but you also get to clean your house at the same time, which is a total win-win, because when you clean your house and organize your space, it naturally uplifts your mood, and you don't want things to stay stagnant energy-wise in your house, so you want to get things going. Otherwise, stagnant energy can create anger and frustration, stress, sadness, and just a lot of low vibrational things that we don't need hanging around. And so when you do this practice, you really get to tackle both of those things, and that should overall help you to feel a lot better, a lot more lifted up. And it is definitely one of my favorite ways. It's like my daily ritual to sweep my house. Another one of my favorite ways to cleanse my space without using objects is to open the windows. Whether it's night or day, opening the windows is such a good way to cleanse out all the energy. Just as I mentioned earlier in the video, wind, going out on a windy day really helps. So when you open the window, you can invite that breeze in to help sweep out all the negative energy that's in your space. And of course, if it's sunny, sun is really good for you anyway. It helps to kill the bacteria in the house and just brings a warm and positive feeling into the room. And then if it's nighttime, you can also cleanse the light of the moon, the energy of the moon. It helps to enhance your intuition and overall enhances the practice and the intention of whatever you're doing. So that's also a really good way to do like a night cleansing or a day cleansing, whatever you're feeling. It's just get that energy moving, get the fresh air in there. Fresh air, the earth, nature, natural elements, natural things are never going to be harmful. They're always going to help you to feel a lot more positive and a lot more grounded. The next thing is if you have salt lamps, they are a great thing to add to your space. I probably in my house have 8 to 10 salt lamps I've collected over the years. Of course, you don't need to have this many, but if you have salt lamps at all, they are great for helping to just bring more positive energy into it. And they also have a lot of benefits for your health of releasing stress, getting rid of frequencies that come from the TVs that are harmful and stuff like that we don't want in our space. So just a lot of good benefits with that. So if you have them, definitely get those going, turn them on, get them going in your house to help get the positive energy flowing and to cleanse out the negative energy and any ill sort of energies or illnesses or bacteria or anything like that. If you don't have those, you can also buy like salt chunks, so you don't have to have a giant lamp, or you can even just use salt. Like I mentioned before, you just want to make sure you keep that away from pets and children and all of that, because you don't need any sort of issue going on with that. So you could just use a bowl of salt or fill up a jar with water and salt and put it on the window. Last thing I want to mention today is to bring some plants or flowers into your home. Obviously plants and flowers, they come from the earth, so they are very natural, very naturally high vibrational pieces that can help you to feel a lot better. Also caring for gardens and for indoor or outdoor plants is very therapeutic for people. It helps you to feel more grounded and release any negative energy you have. Having them in your environment will help to keep you busy, help you to feel more connected with this moment. And also, a lot of people look forward to taking care of their plants like me, and so that's also something that really lifts up your mood and gets you excited, and just having those in your space will just help to promote good energy overall. It's good for the planet, it's good for you, so overall everyone's benefiting, and it's just a really awesome process. So I would definitely recommend getting a few little plants here and there. I think at one point the most plants I ever had was around like 90. But yeah guys, this is my quick little list of ways that I cleanse without using the smoke method, and they work wonders for me. As I said, there's so many more out there, and you can honestly come up with your own in so many different ways. The main thing, as always, as I've said a million and one times on this channel, is your intention and trusting in that and knowing wholeheartedly you have the power to make things happen and manifest things and manifest the life that you want. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought or what method you prefer to use. I would love to hear about it, and I will see you next time. Bye!